Hello and welcome to my first Rome 2 video. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while now. Um, it's the battle between a friend of mine, or me and a friend, where I brought along Epirus and he brought along Baktria. We're still both fairly new to the game, so expect mistakes. Expect units being forgotten about, messed up micros, so on and so forth. Better army composition we could both come up with. It's a learning experience. But anyways, for Epirus, I brought 4 slingers and 2 of the mercenary Rhodian slingers. So for a grand total of 6, 3 Tarantine Cav for my missile core. At least Cav wise, to kind of go in, throw javelins, come back out. We have 3 mercenary Italian swordsmen, along with 3 mercenary Samnite warriors. Very good melee units. I didn't know what he was going to bring on the Bactrian side, but I felt like they would be able to hold their own, along with the help of 4 Thessalian cavalry, sorry, along with the Hellenic Royal Cavalry General. On the opponent's side of things, he brought along a total of 6 Bactrian horse archers, 4 of the Bactrian Royal Cavalry, because this general right there is also part of the a Bactrian Royal Cavalry, 3 Eastern Slingers, and a front line of Eastern Spearmen. So coming into the fight, once I once I saw this, I kind of knew that my melee infantry would beat his. Really, the only worries here would be the cavalry corps, his cav, very heavy shot cavalry, very good. My cav, though being good cav within their own right, they're heavy shot cav, so they have more weight than mine. Better stats here and there. And the horse archers. Horse archers, they're going to be able to outrun my Tarantine cav, outrun my Thessalian cavalry. The only real thing to kind of fend them off would be my slingers, because in Rome 2, rock beats horse archer. Anyways, we'll start off the fight. Oh man, I'm so glad to be playing Rome 2 again. I have missed it so much. So here we're moving around the Tarantine Cav just a little bit, moving up the army, kind of trying to see what he's going to do. I think this is his first time using horse archers, so that we kind of have a little bit of advantage there. I run my Tarantine Cav up to kind of skirmish a little bit, throw some javelins here and there, hoping to maybe net a kill or two. We miss our first volley. Our second volley, I want to say that misses 2, along with the third. So really, right now, not good trading on my end. Our fourth volley finally hits, kills 1. I see he pop precision shot, so we kind of run back and retreat. There's gonna be more missile damage coming out on the end. What I probably should have done was put maybe 1 or 2 of these Tarantine Cav over here on the far left of my flank. Because right now it's kind of just exposed, and if he just ran around this way, then we might be in a little bit of trouble. We'd have to reform, kind of change up positioning here and there. And let me touch around on this music. He pops precision shot a little early, but again, we're both learning here and there, and I think this is where he starts to learn that rocks do in fact beat horse. So we're getting a couple of volleys. He's wanting to ride across and shoot, but that's 6 slinger lines that you're gonna have to run across there. Over here, he moves up his horse archers. I move up my Tarantine Cav to kind of just run them off a little bit. I'm not hoping to catch them. We might catch them. They are tired, so they're not moving as fast as they were at the very beginning. But it's run forward, keep them back. move up some Tarantine Cav to go into these Bactrian horses right here, and we catch them. Oh, it's a good catch. Unfortunately, we're also throwing a bunch of rocks. Not only his horse, but ours too. So we probably should have stopped throwing, turned off fire at will. Probably should have thrown at this horse archers right here. But either way, we do take out that unit. And only we're down to 39, so it's not that bad. Never mind, 36. So, and this is an area where I think I messed up at. I kind of went all in to take out this one Bactrian horse archer, not really realizing that the melee stats on the Bactrian horse archer are quite a bit better than the Tarantine cavalry. They're being 40, 36, and 35, while the Tarantine cav is, where is it? 18, 24, and 60. So it's not, melee-wise, it's gonna be a little rough. What I should have done was I should have pulled these guys back, been happy with the one takeaway, and then in the end I end up losing 2 of my units and then a very, very hurt third. And so, I mean, skirmish-wise, I feel fairly confident with we have more slingers than he does. This horse archer, it's basically gone. It's not there. But these other horse archers are they're still healthy. They've only lost a model each, so they could be potentially a problem. I ran up these slingers, try and hit this one. It's not working, so we fall back. Get back in line. He's moving his shot cav around. Sorry about that, I thought I had a sneeze. Moving up the slingers, which is fine by me. I have a skirmish advantage in my mind. I don't have to force an engagement. Him on the other end, I feel like would have to, at least. And from what I know personally, melee core wise, we'll win that fight. I don't need to, have my Thessalian cav to help them in melee, even though I will do that. My main concern here is the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. That, if used properly, and if I don't use my shot cav, in a correct manner, it could end badly for me. And plus, as you can see, we don't have any spears on our infantry, so we only have the precursors, which precursors will do a lot of damage to them. So we're kind of inching up here and there. I'm trying to just barely get at max range, so you'll see me kind of inch here, inch there, which is giving him time to kind of move troops around, figure out what he wants to do. I could probably speed this up, honestly. We'll fast forward a little bit. There we go. So we're just in range of his slingers. My Rhodians, I pop, quick reload on the Rhodians. So they're going to end up beating the Eastern slingers that they're firing at. I thought he was going to charge in these horse archers, kind of get close to him. So I use my Tarantine cav to kind of back them off. So I run them back. And in a straight up, just, horse archers shooting in, slingers throwing out. More models on the slingers, so that means more rocks are coming in than the horse archers. And 2, I can double up with the horse archers. So we're kind of, by all means, this engagement is going fine for me, so I'm content with sitting back and slinging rocks. And finally, the Eastern Spearmen are moving up. We've done a little bit of damage to this Eastern Slinger. This one's still at full capacity, along with we took down 3 on this end. So the Eastern Slingers are, or not Eastern Slingers, but the Eastern Spearmen are moving up. Um, we've pretty much taken out this one. They're wavering. I move up. I run in my Tarantine cab. It's only 24 models left. It's pretty much a throwaway unit at this point. They're out of ammo. Just charge them in. Delay the front line engagement as long as I can. So I start giving charge orders. And I believe it's here where it's a beautiful charge from Thessalian cavalry. Ooh, you gotta love it. Thessalians charge in, mercenary Italian swordsmen coming behind them. And if I was any good at micro, I would have pulled these out a little bit sooner, along with them. I should have pulled them out, go in, charge, get the hits, let the sword infantry come in, pull them out. What I've done with this Thessalian cavalry is just tie up these two royal horses. Or royal cavalry, my bad. And so melee engagement, it will go about as good as you expect for me. Charges around with his general. We kind of trade charges there. But I do have Samnite warriors coming in, throwing Pilum. That is going to kind of change the fight in our favor. We've won the fight in the middle. What I'm going to start doing is slowly moving these troops into the Slinger Corps. And here I'm just holding these two shock cavalry units. Cycle charge in with the general and our other like free Thessalian cav. And our slingers at this point can just do what they please. I do see I have a Thessalian cab back here just not being used. Again, that's, you know, me kind of messing up and not remembering the me kind of just forgetting about them. And even here, I probably could have done something different. I could have probably sent one of the Samnite warriors or mercenary Italian swordsmen. I could have sent them over here to kind of help my Thessalian cav in this combat, instead of just kind of throwing in one by one, pull out, go back in. It's, you know, on my end, it could have been done better, I feel like. But here we have his general is surrounded and the slinger fire is coming in, and it is in volleys. The horses die in droves, and we're gonna have a Pilum. And then the mass retreat of the Bactrians with the last unit over here. And that'll be it. Kind of coming away with it's kind of to be expected with mercenary Samnite warriors lining up against Eastern spearmen. Granted, you know, we're both still learning. We're both still trying to figure things out. I feel like my Tarantine cab, I threw that away way too early. Oh, for like that one horse archer unit or two horse archer units. In my mind, that was kind of a waste. I messed up here with my Thessalian cavalry. I shouldn't have just charged in and kind of forgotten about it against the Bactrian Royal Cavalry. That was kind of a mess up. Slingers did good, getting 107 kills on the mercenary Samnite warrior and 162 on the Italian swordsman, which again, it's kind of to be expected. But that'll be all for today. I will be coming out with more Rome 2 videos. This one was kind of just like an overview critique of myself. Other videos will kind of be more like action-packed. I'll be more focused on like the fights and everything. Kind of zooming in here and there, seeing a guy get his head chopped up. You know, the good stuff. But anyways, until next time, goodbye.